All right, everybody, I'm back. So, see what happens here. See if anybody comes back. So, hey, Jamie, thanks for coming back. So, we'll just keep rolling here. Get this focused up. Hey, Carlos Duran. Thanks for stopping in. This is my second live stream of the day. I was streaming earlier. Dinner. Actually, I'm going to be going to a meeting, and my wife and my youngest daughter are decided to run to the local Walmart and get some groceries and some other stuff tonight. So I'm going to eat at my meeting, and I don't have to worry about cooking them anything. So, yeah, I'm back, Lisa. So 2001 Denver. Nothing on the 2001s. Yep, the wife come into the house and she said that since I had a meeting, she was going to take, yeah, I can't beat that. Since I had a meeting, she said she was going to town and she's going to take our youngest daughter with her. So she was going to go over to her place and pick her up. And she said, I'm on my own for supper because they're going to eat in town, which I had already planned on eating at my meeting tonight. So I could spend a little more time with you guys. But I can't focus that worth shit. So yeah, so that's kind of put an end to worrying about supper. And we got a 95 Denver. 95 Denver has DDO. And before I come back down to my little workspace down here in the basement, I went around the house looking for some acetone. Because I thought, how cool would that be to be able to dip that and try that out live. But I don't have any acetone. My wife never does her nails, so she doesn't have any in the house. I imagine she's got some at her place of business. But we got a 69 Denver. We're going to look for a floating roof. That looks like a floating roof. Let's see if it's got the FG. Yep, there's the remnants of FG. We're having Italian sausage tortellini soup tonight. Oh, nice. That sounds good. That is definitely a floating roof. So I know that's not a huge error, but that's kind of cool. So I was gonna go through my collection. I've got a list of wheat pennies that I needed to go through for Blockus. He said he's trying to build a set, so I was going to help him fill some spots. 85 Denver. 85 Denver don't have anything on them. 2016 Denver. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for stopping back in here. 2021. Nothing on them. 81 Denver. A 74. That looks like San Francisco. It is. It's got a pretty smushed S. So 94 Denver. 94 Denvers. Nothing on them. 1980. Nothing on them. See, I washed my hands. Now I'm getting them all dirty again. 74. Nothing on the 74s. 88 Denver. Look for that FG on that Serif. No Serif on the FG. So we'll keep on moving here. 2013. Nothing on the 2013s. Pretty banged up. 74 Denver. So I appreciate y'all coming back and hanging out with me a little bit longer. I'll probably be on for at least another 45 minutes, maybe an hour, because I've got a meeting tonight. That's a nice 74. But then I'll have to be heading out to my meeting from our county-wide fire meeting. 2008 Denver, nothing on them. But appreciate y'all hanging out or coming back and hitting that like button and just showing your support. And I appreciate that. Everybody that comes back, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. 93. 93s don't have anything on them. Another 74. It's got a little toning on it, a little pinks and reds there on the edge. 83 Denver. So look for the no earlobe on the 83 Denvers. And we got an earlobe there, so that's not it. '82. We'll check that one later for check the weight, see if it's copper or large cent, small cent. 2005. Nothing on the 2005s. 63 Denver. 63 Denvers have the possible DDO. So we'll take a look at that. Got a lot of schmutz there. Kind of hard to see. I don't see anything too particular. Might have a little bit. That's probably just some, that might be a die crack. It's hard to tell with all that goop on there. But we might set that off the side and see if we can't dip it and get that goop off there. I should send my wife a message later and say, pick up some acetone. We got a 99. Look for the white AM on the reverse. Nope, not there. So 99 Denver. Look for the white AM. Not there. '74. Nothing on the 74s. There's an 84. 84s have possible DDO. Not seeing anything so far. Nope. So 2015 Denver. Nothing on that. 87 Denver. 87 Denver has possible D over D. Not seeing that. It's pretty beat up anyways. So 2015, that's pretty ugly. Nothing on them anyways. 82. Save that. 2014. 2014s. 2003. Nothing on the 2003s. Grab another handful here. So we got 13 people in here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And if you're new to the channel and you want to ask a question, jump in the chat and ask away. We got plenty of people around that probably can answer a question or two. Appreciate you guys stopping in and hitting that subscribe button and that like button. 16, nothing on them. 2003, Denver, nothing on them. 2020. See, that's what the VDB should look like. Well, they're pretty struck weird. So that other 20, well, that was a 2023 that looked different. So we'll set that to the side. Excuse me. 81. Save that for copper. So we got 2000 Denver. 2000s have the possible wide AM. That is not it. If anybody's got any questions, don't be afraid to ask. 93 Denver. Nothing on them. Another 2020. 71 San Francisco. There we go. We'll have to 1980, we'll save that for copper. There's a nice looking 61. 61D has D over horizontal D. Not there. Got a nice stubby little one though. That is a small one. So 99. 99's wide AM. Nope. '96. Nothing on the 96s. 2013. Nothing on that. That was pretty ugly. I'm guessing it's a zinc. Yep, 2005. 2016. Nothing on them. A little bit of a toning going on there. Get us another handful here. And we'll keep on trugging along. So let's see here. What do we got? We got us a 2013 Denver, nothing on them. 2003 Denver, nothing on them. 75 Denver, nothing on them. 19 Denver, nothing on that, it's pretty dirty. There's a 69 Denver. 69 Denvers have the no FG on the reverse, but it does have an FG there. So that's nothing anything special. 2012. 2012's nothing on them. 2009. And anybody want to guess on the style of the reverse on the 2009 here? We got the log cabin. We got the Lincoln on a log. We got, or the log splitter, they can call it. We've got the formative years where you stand in front of the Illinois State Capitol. And we've got the presidential years. Anybody want to put a guess in? I'll give you guys a little bit of time to put that guess in. It'd be great to be able to find it the formative years or the log splitter. Maybe we can find an extra finger. We got Jamie with the log splitter. Any other guesses? We'll go ahead and flip it. Oh, we got the formative years in front of the Capitol. So we've got 2 presidentials and 1 Capitol. (2001) Denver, nothing on that. 2021, nothing on that. 73D, nothing on the 73s. We'll save that for copper. 2004. 2004s has possible DDR. We'll take a look around the top here. Not seeing anything there. Nothing there. Look through the columns there. Look at the FG. Cost cents. And the 1. Nope, nothing there. 2008 Denver. Nothing on the 2008s. There's a 2000. 2000 possible wide AM. Nope, not there. It could be a little doubling there. Let's see if we, on the A and the M. I'd say that's probably machine doubling. Let me grab the book here. See if they show anything there. So 2000. Underneath the jawline, which it's hard to tell there. There's supposed to be some striations there. And misaligned clash on the rim. Not seeing anything there. So that's die clash, and it's supposed to have wide AM, and it does not. So throw it back and keep on going. Excuse me, 1967. 2005, Denver. Nothing on them. 2014 Denver. Nothing on them. So we'll keep on rolling here. 2008. Nothing on that. 2010. Nothing on them. 1976 Denver. 76 Denvers don't have anything on it, but we'll save it. 2018 Denver, nothing on them. We got a 91. 91s, they don't have anything on them. And 96 Denver, nothing on the 96s. 2001 Denver, nothing on them. 2005, nothing on them. 2011 Denver, nothing on them. 93 Denver, nothing on the 93s. Kind of skunking out here this afternoon on this second go around. 77. 2006, nothing on them. 96 Denver, nothing on them. 91, nothing on the 91s. 2005, nothing on them. 2012, nothing on them. 99 Denver, no white AM. 2023 Denver. See, that would be a. See, that VDB is awfully bubbly, but it's nothing like that other one. 64. 64 has possible DDRs. So we'll take a look. A lot of damage, but I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary on them. So put that in the copper bucket. 2020, 2018. Another 2018. 1990. Nothing on the 90s. 82. Sort them out later. 94. 94 Denvers. Nothing on them. 88 Denver, look for that serif on the G. No serif on the G. There's a nice looking 62. The reverse don't look so pretty, but 1922 or 2022. Nothing on them. So keep on going here. 69 Denver. 69 Denver is looking for that no FG on the reverse, but there is one there. And it is not a floating roof. So 1979. 1980. The 80 Denvers don't have anything on the 80 Denvers. 2021, nothing on that. 2001 Denver, nothing on them. 2021 Denver, nothing on them. 91 Denver, nothing on them. 2006. Thanks for stopping, everybody. We're going through some pennies here and looking for errors and sorting copper out and setting that aside. That's copper. So appreciate you guys stopping in and hitting that like button and hanging out with us. If you're new to my channel, jump in the chat and introduce yourself, and love to meet you and chat for a little bit. It's kind of why I do this. I like to meet new people and talk to new people. Even if you want to just stop in and say hi. 2006, we're looking for a DVO on that. Not seeing anything so far. Nothing there. $2017, nothing on them. 23 Denver, nothing on that. That one's hard to tell, but there's a 73 Denver. 73 Denvers don't have anything on them, but there's a copper. 2005, nothing on that. 2004 Denver. 76 Denver. Nothing on that. 2017. Nothing on that. It's hard to tell what that is. I'm going to say it's probably maybe a 66. We'll get out the scale real quick and weigh it up. And it is 2.4, so it must be an 86. 2019 Denver, nothing on them. 2013, nothing on them. 75, that's a nice looking 75. A little bit of an off center, but not a whole lot. Off center, as you can tell, there's not much rim there, and it widens out. And we got a pretty big rim on this side, and it arrows back out around the other side. So we'll save it. 2010, nothing on that. There's a 2008 Denver, that's pretty nasty. There's an 88 Denver, looking for the serif on the G. No serif on the G. 2000 Denver, looking for the wide AM. No wide AM there. '82, we'll sort them out for dates later. 2021, on there. 2017, Nothing on that. 72. The 72s have lots of DDOs. So we'll take a look. Maybe a little bit under that 2. And God looks good. Everything looks fine. I don't think we've got one there, but we'll save it for copper. 2020. 2023 Denver. 2006 Denver. Nothing on them. There's another 72. Sorry about that, guys. My wife called and said she's having some car issues. But, so, yeah, it was just car issues. I don't know what she's got going on. We got a little bit of railroad rim there. So we'll set that to the side. So, sorry about all that. The wife called and said she had some car issues, so. 77 Denver. Nothing on them. 1990. Nothing on the, let's see, the 1990s. Nothing on them. So I think this will probably be my last handful. I'm gonna have to get what she say it was doing. Well, she said that it was vibrating and the steering wheel was shaking. But I don't know if it was the road that she's on or if we got a loose wheel or something. That's damage, not die crack. So I can't diagnose anything over the phone. She's already about 20 miles away. So I told her to just drive it and be careful. That might be some doubling on that JFM. I might set that aside. LB looks all right. But, so we'll have to take a look at it. Sounds like loose wheel or off balance wheel. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, but I told her just to drive it and we'll take a look at it when she gets home. After I get done with my meeting, maybe I'll take it out and drive it for a bit. So 2016 Denver, nothing on them. So good thing is I know somebody with a tow truck. So 74 Denver, nothing on them. 89 Denver. 89 don't have anything on them. Let's see here. So we got an 80, nothing on them. 76 Denver, nothing on them. 67. 67s don't have anything on them. We'll save that for copper. Got a nice little run of copper here. 76 Denver, nothing on them. 13 Denver, nothing on them. Whoop. And 2020, nothing on that. So we'll do one more handful and then we'll probably call it a night. I got to get ready for my meeting. 73 Denver, nothing on them. 2016 Denver, nothing on them. 2004, pretty beat up, but 2017 Philly, nothing on them. 2001 Denver, nothing on them. 97 has possible DDO with the doubling ear. And I don't see a doubled ear there. Kind of a little off-center strike. Completely lost the rim down at the bottom. Gets wide there at the top. Then we lose the rim again towards the bottom. So it's a little bit of an off-center. Not much. 96 Denver. Nothing on them. 82. We'll save that for 79. Nothing on those. We'll save it for copper. Another 79. 89 Denver. 89 Denvers don't have anything. 18. Nothing on them. 82. We'll save that for check for large date, small date. 23. Nothing on the 23s. 73. Nothing on the 73s. And a 91. It looks like a 91 anyways. 97. 97 Denver. Take a look. No. Don't see anything there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night and maybe give her a call back and have her get out and park it and take a look at it around the outside, make sure she doesn't have a bad wheel or missing wheel weight. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and hope you all have a great evening. And sorry about all the delays, but you guys have a wonderful evening. And I think Dad Hunts Coins is on tonight. He'll be doing some nickel hunts, so maybe we'll see you there after I get off my meeting, and we will catch you all next time. So have a great evening, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye now.